All right, what's up, people? Shalom, shalom. First off, I'm giving all glory and honor unto the Most High, Yahawah Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders that taught us the truth at Great Millstone. A sincere shalom to all the Akyam that's pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Today we're going to talk about just being meek, lowly. Did a little word search and everything. We're going to get the definition out and get into this. A lot of you brothers, it's easy to get lifted up with pride especially in this truth, because you got a couple brothers, man, who once they learn a few scriptures, they think like they're Superman, and it's real easy, especially if you was prideful in the world, and one of those egghead type people, it's very hard for you to understand how to be humble. So it's always good to get a refresher, to humble your spirit down and get back in the scripture. So hopefully if this applies to you, or if not, or whatever the case is, at least it'll still be edifying. All right, why don't you start us off with a good scripture so we can speak on some things.
Book of Psalms, chapter 138, verse 6. Though Yahawah be high, yet hath he respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off.
Khan. The proud he knoweth afar off. So, the Most High is going to have that grace and mercy on you if you're meek and you're gentle and lowly, all right? Not necessarily gentle, let me phrase that, Salakia. But just, of a quiet type of humble type spirit, when need be, But there's also a time to get rowdy too, for this truth. Okay, this is Psalms chapter 22, verse 26. The meek shall eat and be satisfied. They shall praise Yahawah that seek him. Your heart shall live forever. That's beautiful right there. So you're gonna live forever. Your heart, which is your mind, the way that you're thinking right now, shall live forever. That's a blessing, man. Blessing, man.
I got a precept.
Okay, go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 113, verse 5. Who is like unto Yahawah, our power, who dwelleth on high, who humbleth himself to behold the things that are in heaven and in the earth? He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the needy out of the dunghill.
Khan, yeah, I remember we had spoke that out the other day, and it was just powerful, man, because we're gonna be definitely one of those people, man, who is blessed, very, very blessed, as long as we're meek, lowly, and gentle, man. So very important. Meek.
I got another precept.
Okay, Khan, go ahead. I'm just getting this definition real quick, and then go ahead and hit it, okay? Okay, the word meek, which is anav, as they got it in this modern Hebrew, but it says poor, humble, afflicted, meek, poor, needy, poor, weak, and afflicted, meek, lowly, humble. Okay, so yeah, so you can't look down on a brother that's needy or in need of something and be like, oh, the Most High is not dealing with him. All right, you cannot do that. Okay, this is Numbers chapter 12 and 3, and then hit that precept. Now the man Moses was very meek above all men which were upon the face of the earth. That's Numbers chapter 12 and 3. Okay, so go ahead out.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 34. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly.
God, that's right. And the grace is the favor, man. You're going to have favor with the Most High. He'll have mercy on you, and places that you'll go, you'll know that you're favored because things will line right up for you. You'll still be catching hell, believe me. You're not going to just be, out of that. You're not exempt from the hell catching. But all you brothers and some of the sisters that watch us, I want you to know that your catching hell really is a sign that, you really on the right track,
Yeah.
Because if you wasn't catching hell, I mean, you would be
You have something. You gotta have something to worry about.
yeah, you'd be suspect, man. You know,
Yeah.
you'd be a suspect brother or sister, man. We'd be like, how come this person is never afflicted? How come they never go through drama? What's going on with them?
Yeah.
This is the book of Job, chapter 24 and 4. They turn the needy out of the way. The poor of the earth hide themselves together. Okay. I don't know if that really correlates, but let's get another.
I got one for you.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom.
Khan, that's right. That's right. With the lowly. And the wisdom is the fear of the Most High. So say what you want to say about those lowly cats, all right? But they got the fear of the Most High, and, they respect the Most High, those humble brothers in action, So this is, okay, Psalms chapter 10 and 17. Yahawah, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear. So he's going to hear a humble brother if he comes to the Most High in prayer. And you brothers remember to pray for one another. You can't just be praying for yourself when everything's going good for you. You don't give a damn about nobody else. You can't be like that. This truth is something that you got to be involved in one another, man, with the brethren. Make sure that you're giving, you're doing things to to show and prove, so to speak. All right.
Got a precept.
Yep.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 19. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whosoever trusteth in Yahawah, happy is he.
Con. So yeah, you gotta trust in the Most High, man. Hey, Ak, adjust your volume a little bit just to make sure you sound clear, coming in clear.
Want me to say it again?
No, I mean you pretty much had it, but you could repeat it. It's always good to repeat it. Go ahead.
Okay, Con. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 19. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whosoever trusteth in Yahawah, happy is he.
Con, that's right. Yes, you must trust. So when you're catching hell, brothers, sisters out there, you may be looking for a man or a husband, or the husband that you're trying to please, or whatever the case is, man, is going off, or vice versa. You brothers got a woman who's just going off, not listening, or whatever the case is, man, and y'all both trying to do the right thing by the Most High. Be lowly, man, and pray to the Most High. Don't just leave that situation unattended, but pray to the Most High, and let him know. Make your petition, and tell him. So bring it up to him. Say, hey, you said to bring these things to remembrance. So, tell him. Say, look, you said in your word, you did say that if I said anything in your name, that the Son may be glorified, or that the Father may be glorified in the Son. That you would deliver, man. That you would do it. So make sure that you bring those things up, and because then the Most High is gonna definitely hear that prayer, man, if it's righteous. Okay, Isaiah 29 and 19. The meek also shall increase their joy in Yahawah, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. Okay, which is this truth, man. The Holy One of Israel is the truth. It's the Most High, in Yahweh Shai. And the truth that they bring in that spirit of the Most High. I got a good one. This is Isaiah 61 and 1. the spirit of Yahawah is upon me, because Yahawah hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim the liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. Okay, so yeah, when you're bound, man, and in this truth, you're gonna be like a prisoner, man. You're gonna feel like you're in prison, but you gotta look forward to the next life the whole time. This is not about right now. If you're just concerned about what's going on right now and you living in the now, I mean, you really, you're not considering the cost, man. I'm gonna get that scripture too, cause I want to pull that out.
I got a precept,
Yeah, go ahead,
The book of Psalms, 69, verse 33. For Yahawah is the poor and despiseth not his prisoners. So he doesn't despise his prisoners, meaning his followers, his believers,
That's right.
Because we in this world, in the wicked world that it is now, it seems like we prisoners because, we in these raw bodies, these weak bodies, and we're subject to sin. So, we have to fight every day with our flesh in order to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So it seems as though, that we're in prison, in this body, which one of the prophets called the chains of darkness.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
This is a parable from Yahawah. All right. Well, not necessarily, but it's pretty much a wise saying. So this is Luke chapter 14 and 28. He said, "Oh, Slakia, you know what? Let me go. Okay, here we go. Luke chapter 14 and 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple." Now, moving along, I'm going to get back to that. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. That means putting on that, intentional bondage, basically, because, shoot, I mean,
basically, being a prisoner,
yeah, because you could choose to go and hang out. You know what I'm saying? You could go and
Yeah.
say the hell with the Sabbath. Let me just go cook this food, man, and the hell with it. And let me get at this girl, this shorty that's feeling me. It's so easy. It's so easy to go off. Let me get, if you some of you sisters, hey, let me get at this guy. Let me, what I'm saying, he likes me. Let me just no. All right, it's the Sabbath. You're supposed to be in the scriptures. All right. It's the holy Sabbath of the Most High. You're supposed to be in the scriptures. You're supposed to be humble, man, and humble down to the Most High. This is verse 28. Luke 14:28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Okay, lest haply after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him. So, yeah, if you're not gonna be able to finish this work, then you're gonna get mocked, man. And people gonna see you and be like, "That's the guy who fell out the truth," and you deserve to get mocked. And that's all about the Most High, man. That He will laugh at the calamity of the wicked, man. All right.
I got a precept,
Come on, go ahead, Doc.
Or did I read this one already? Zechariah 9 and 12. Turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee.
Nah, I don't think you hit that yet.
Okay, yeah.
Let me see.
We prisoners of hope, man. We hoping that he come, and we hoping that we get into the kingdom of heaven. We hope that we are the elect, the governing body of the 144,000, or either the 1/3.
Khan and
If I'm correct,
I know he said, "Give me neither riches nor poverty," which is just middle of the road. He wanted to be a middle class person, and most middle class people, they're humble because they know they barely got enough. They got just enough. They can't brag about nothing really, but they just got what they got.
Yeah.
They're close to being completely almost wiped out, but they're just above it.
Yeah.
This is a scripture in Zechariah 9:9, speaking of Yahawah. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, the king cometh unto thee. He is just and having salvation, lowly and riding upon an ass, which is a donkey, and upon a colt, the foal of an ass. All right, so
That's talking about Yahawah.
yeah, even Yahawah was very, 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 very meek, man, and gentle. Even though he was the son of the Most High, he could smash anybody, but he knew he had a job to do. He was in intentional bondage.
Yeah. This is I got something for you.
Okay, come.
Okay. Salah. Matthew 21:5. Tell ye the daughter of Zion, behold, the king cometh unto thee, meek and sitting upon an ass, and a colt, the foal of an ass. And the disciples went and did as Yahawah commanded them, and brought the ass and the colt, and put on them their clothes, and they set him thereon. And a very great multitude spread their garments in the way. Others cut down branches from the trees and strawed them in the way. And the multitudes that went before and that followed cried, saying, Hosanna, the son of David. Blessed is he that cometh in the name of Yahawah. Hosanna in the highest. And when he was come into Jerusalem, all the city was moved, saying, Who is this? And the multitude said, This is Yahawah, the prophet of Nazareth of Galilee. So yeah, man, meek, humble, and lowly, coming in on the ass, on the donkey, not on the horse in the chariot.
Right.
As he could have done that, but he didn't.
Right, that's right. And so it's obviously talking about him. That was almost textbook word for word. So
yeah.
And that's why Yahawah, you have to follow his example. I believe if you go to 2 Peter and 2, it's got something good in there. I think it's 2 Peter and 2 where he talks about being humble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? As Yahawah is humble.
I think so.
This is Matthew chapter 11 and 29. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. Or Salakia, learn of me. For I am meek and lowly in heart. And ye shall find rest unto your souls. So I know that we all seek the rest. Once this thing is over, it's retirement, and it's rest time. But until then, forever. We're gonna be literally living it up. It's gonna be beautiful, but you have to put in the work now. So you brothers who don't desire to do the work or whatever, and I hope the Most High puts the spirit on you to change your mind, to say, you know what, I need to do just a little bit more for the Most High. Let me put out one more video a week. Let me put out, put more time into the scriptures. Let me start studying a little bit more so I could get my weight up, so I could go out teaching or whatever it is, man.
Yeah. I got that scripture you wanted to. It's good too.
Yep, real good. Go ahead,
I'm gonna start at 8. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 8. Remember that Yahawah of the seed of David was raised from the dead, according to my gospel, wherein I suffered trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds. But the word of Yahawah is not bound. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahawah with eternal glory. So that's why we do what we do. That's why we put out the videos from the elders on down to get the elect woken up. So, and of course, when that comes, the end comes, and we're going to see them chariots come and spread across the sky, and we're going to get, beamed up out of here, Yahweh willing,
So. That's what you need to understand. And he's gonna take a couple brothers, man, who didn't think that they was gonna be taken, but they're gonna be there.
Yeah.
because he selects you. Either you understand that or not, but it's not by our own works. It's not the law that does it. It's the faith in Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushai, hearing and trusting in His word, and believing in your heart. What is said to you is true.
And you notice what Timothy said today. He said, "Wherein I suffer trouble as evildoer." The evildoers, they suffer. When they do something wrong, they go to jail, or they family kick them out. They are outcasts. Well, so are we of the truth. You know what I'm saying? We believe in the truth, and then most of your family members or your friends believe in the worldly things, and then when we try to tell them, they cast us away, or they kick us to the curb because we're trying to tell them the truth, and they don't want to see it. So we looked at as evil. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Right. Yeah, as outcasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got something for you. This is the second epistle of Peter, chapter number 1, verse number 4. Whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, that by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. And beside this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and which is power, and to virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, which is patience, and to temperance patience. Oh, Salakia, let me read that over. And to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, to patience godliness, okay, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity, which is agape, the love, man, unconditional love, man. For if these things be in you and abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushai. But he that lacketh these things is blind, and cannot see afar off, and hath forgotten that he was purged from his old sins. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. Hey, that's powerful, man.
And I got something for you too.
Yeah, go ahead, Art.
The book of Acts, chapter 9, verse 15. But Yahushua Salakia said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me, to bear my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel. For I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake. So yeah, that's further expounding on us being prisoners of this truth, you know what I'm saying? Because in this wicked kingdom, we're going to get persecuted, we're going to get talked about, we're going to get deemed as outcasts,
right,
get spoke of as evil. We're going to be looked at as, we're going to be demonized, in this world, because this is not, we don't belong here. We just sent here to wake up the elect, and then we get the hell up out of here, man.
Con, this is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. So yeah, you have to not only present your body a living sacrifice, even though we're not doing no animal sacrifices no more. The way that you please the Most High and offer up a sacrifice is by you, staying in these scriptures, staying in the word of Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushai. I got something else if you ain't got nothing.
I got something, but if you want to go ahead, you got it already?
Yeah, it's powerful. It's about suffering.
Go ahead. Yeah, I got one for that too. Go ahead. And I'll hit it right after you.
Okay, Khan. It says, this is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahawah? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, which is the Israelites, which is 1/3, that's very scarce out of all that population, where shall the ungodly and sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahawah commit the keeping of their souls to him in well doing, and unto the faithful Creator. Okay,
Which is doing the work.
that's right. Yeah, that's how we admonish you and exhort you, brothers, and to do the work, man. And some of you sisters, if you're not married, be praying to the Most High and praying for the brethren and supporting the brethren any way you can. And to you sisters who are married, make sure that you are honoring your covenant that you made with the Most High, because your salvation could be contingent upon you helping that man of Yahawah. Because if you're disobeying him, remember that you're going against the Most High. So don't expect that you're going to be one of those people who's going to be just entering the kingdom, skipping in there. You're going to have a problem.
Yeah, cutting the line.
Yeah, you're not just going to jump up in there, man.
Yeah, okay. So this is Second Timothy. Salaki, this verse. Yeah, this is Second Timothy chapter 1, verse 11. Whereunto I am appointed a preacher and an apostle and a teacher of the Gentiles who are Israelites.
That's right.
For the which cause I also suffer these things, nevertheless I am not ashamed. For I know whom I have believed, and am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. Hold fast the form of sound words, which thou hast heard of me in faith and love, which is in Yahawah.
Khan, and I got a precept to that. This is 1 Peter chapter number 5, verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another. Now let me stop right there, because a lot of people say, oh, I don't need man to teach me. I got Yahawah. Okay, listen. Let me read that one more time for you, because I don't think you understand the Bible. All right, or the scriptures that was just spoke. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another. And that means to be held accountable, man. And be,
I got a precept for that.
Khan, I got you. And be clothed with humility. Okay, and we just talked about humility. For Yahawah resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahawah, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, which is the deceiver, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Matter of fact, one more. But the power of all grace, who hath called us into his eternal glory by Yahawah Shai HaMashiach, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. To him be the glory and dominion forever and ever. To what? So yeah, you're gonna go through stuff, man, but that's to make you perfect, man.
And I was just talking to my little cousin about that earlier, and he agreed. That'll just make the kingdom of heaven all the more enjoyable. We're going through this hell right now.
Yep.
But we want that. That's what you want, man.
You right.
Know what I'm saying?
That's why affliction is necessary, and it's if you want to get the blessings that Yahawah Shai HaMashiach got, you're not above him. You're not gonna have a good life and then also get saved and again,
right.
you have to go through it. No servant is above his teacher, or above his master. Salam.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get a few more and then we'll wrap it up.
Hebrews chapter 5, the back of what you just read. This is Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. For the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oral, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. So yeah, when you coming into the the knowledge of the truth, you don't need a teacher. You can't just think you're gonna read the Bible and understand you're going to definitely need a teacher to teach you these kind of things. You can't just do it by yourself.
And you know, that's very powerful. And that, you know, that what you just said is the elders had brought that out the same day today when this is Hebrews 5:13. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. Okay. And you know, Paul used to magnify his office, man, and he said if you're gonna boast and you're gonna brag, brag in the most high. Okay? So brag in these scriptures, man. In the oracles of Yahawah. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahawah. Let's get one more scripture and then we'll wrap up for now.
Somebody, can you get Philippians 1 and 7?
Yeah.
What does that say? Philippians.
Go ahead, Art.
Yeah, Revelation chapter 1 verse 3. Blessed he that readeth and they hear the word of the prophecies and keep those deeds which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
That's right, Khan. That's how you get blessed, be meek, gentle. Philippians 1 and 7, you said?
Yeah, Philippians 1 and 7.
Okay. It says, Philippians 1 and 7. Even as it is meet for me to think this of you all, because I have you in my heart, inasmuch as both in my bonds and in the defense and confirmation of the gospel, ye are all partakers of my grace. Yeah, so you're gonna be.
Okay, man, we the prisoner, we being prisoners of hope, man.
Right, God. Right, and he wished that himself could be accursed for his kinsmen, you know, that he could take the place of them, but you know, it's just every man's got to work out their own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yep, sure does.
So I'll go ahead and get that precept. We're just gonna wrap it up.
This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22. Affirming the souls and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation into the kingdom of the Most High.
That's powerful. Khan, that just confirms everything we said. Through much tribulation, we will enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So with that, brothers, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and till next time.